What is up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Yeah, there is not going to be any intro, any nice music in this moment because this vlog is going to be a little bit different. Today there is no traveling, today there is no crazy new experience and adventure. Tonight, right here, is only you, me, a cup of coffee, and this amazing cake that I baked. I'm joking, I didn't bake it. I bought it because I was lazy to cook something tonight. I ate something and then I wanted something sweet, so I got some. This is almond cream cake, and I was like, it's like sometimes I want to, get something to eat when I'm drinking my coffee. And I wanted tonight, probably this is gonna be boring for you. I mean, I might appreciate it if you can just hear me out, even though I know you're busy, you're doing something, but maybe you just can hear me out in the background. I just wanted to talk to you, human to human, simple thing. Because these days, I don't know, I'm developing some concerns. And, oh, by the way, I have to mention, I'm not gonna cut the video, no special edition, I'm just gonna talk to you right now, right? Like, even if I speak wrongly, if I say something wrong, if something happens, I'm not gonna cut this video because I'm not going to edit this video. In the meantime, I'm just gonna literally maybe a short intro, welcome to my channel, and then boom, thank you for listening to me, thank you for watching, bye, subscribe, and that's it. I'm not, it's just like this, look, totally raw, totally, this is back to basics. And the thing that I wanted to talk to you about is, I'm concerned about social media these days. And I'm having this debate with myself because I'm in social media as well. I know, I understand that. I'm also creating or trying to create some type of social media. By the way, I'm sorry, this is me in real life. Like I talk many different topics. It's not like when I'm uploading a video that you see me talking about something specific, or when I'm doing a TikTok live that sometimes I'm very specific. Like right now I have no script, literally just talking. So I might go into different topics in and out, then I'm here, and sometimes it's confusing, but I'm gonna try to keep track on what I'm saying. And yes, somebody asked, like, why are you wearing hats all the time? And the answer is, because I want to. Simple as that. I don't have any big excuse or reason, I just like it. If you're a girl, you might like lipstick and makeup. Why? Because you like it, you don't need it, but you want it. If you're a guy, maybe you have also tattoos and piercings. Why? You just like to. I have hats. I like the hats. Why? I don't know. And I have many hats in different ways, different forms. Also caps. I like caps and hats. Why? I don't know. It's kind of part of my, I wouldn't say style because then I'm implying that I have a style. But it's just part of who I am. And yeah, now today is the day for the yellow hat. Actually, it's very cute. I got this one in Krakow, Poland. And I like it. Coming back to the main topic. Yeah, I'm concerned about social media these days because for the very first time, even though I have felt this before, for the very first time I feel like, man, something has to be done. I would love to help and I would love to have all the answers. I don't. But I just want to know if somebody out there behind this screen feels the same as I feel. And we have different things. And I'm gonna, by the way, my name is Daniel. Hi. I'm from Colombia. I've been living in Europe for the last 10 years. And I came to study, first of all, and then I stayed. I have a nice life. At the moment, I'm living in Vienna. I'm stable. That's what I mean by nice life. I'm stable. Some of you have followed me. Some of you followed me since, I don't know, some of you like 3 or 4 years. And I've been changing my social media in many different ways. And if you are new here, this person that you see right here is basically the result of trying many things to the point that I'm now finally just showing myself. If you follow me for a long time, you know what I mean. I've been trying different characters, I've been trying different things. I have many hobbies and I've tried to explore in social media with my hobbies. Some have worked, some have not worked. Example, like I try to do horoscope and tarot readings, not like a business, more like TikTok videos. I never charged anything for a reading because I don't feel that I'm entitled to do that. But I used to share with people in a previous account that I had. And that's something that I still like. Maybe I'm not showing that much in social media or in YouTube at the moment, but that's something I like. Also, I like magic, like doing literally card tricks since I was a kid, coin tricks. I also had an Instagram for that. I tried music, but in that one, music became something more personal. So yeah, and other things. Now it's literally me, me at home, me talking to you now, trying to show you my life to life, trying to blog about my trips. I like to travel, so I want to show you things through the lenses of this camera. The word, in case it serves you, in case it helps in any type of educational way, because now I came to the point where I feel that you can do so much with your phone and sometimes we're doing like nothing, literally nonsense. And at least if I'm not changing the world, at least I can. Some people are alone at home, you know what I mean? Some people are like literally doing nothing, and sometimes they just hear people in YouTube, in TikTok, and that's their company. I will feel glad if somebody is watching my videos and taking anything positive out of them. That's the thing that I'm into at the moment. And I have a couple of ideas, projects, businesses that I'm on the way developing, and I want to show you the process in case that inspires you. Example, I know that I've said that a couple of times, but I don't feel ready to talk about it completely. But my book, my first novel, is about to be done. It's kind of done. I do have the physical thing already. I'm still correcting it, but it's in the process. At some point, I'm gonna be openly talking about this. I'm writing poems. I'm already developing another extra project about poetry. And there is something that I already have it. I showed you a couple of videos about this before, but again, it's like I have, a sequence of projects, and one of those is I'm trying to push my first and own brand of coffee. I love coffee in many different ways, and I want to, I dream, I'm gonna share this one, this is a hard one. I dream of having and owning my own cafe one day. And by cafe, I mean like a bookshop cafe, you know what I mean? These very cozy places, full of books, nice atmosphere, very cozy wooden decoration, coffee, a couple of cakes, pastries, and you can go read, work in your laptop, have a conversation with somebody, your friend, whatever. Chill environment. That would be my dream if I have one of those. I would be happy running it, managing it, living out of that. That's one of the things. Anyway, at the moment I have a job that I love. Is very okay. I like it, but I'm just sharing with you, my future like expectations and stuff like that. Now, again, coming back to the topic, I know that I'm in social media at the moment. I consume. Funny thing, I don't consume as much as you might think. And for example, TikTok, I consume very specific things that sometimes I'm searching for, but not much. I'm probably more into YouTube, but also in the sense of feeling the company of YouTube. Let me check the microphone. Sometimes it turns off. No, good. And sometimes I'm cooking, I'm cleaning the house, I'm working, I'm reading, and then I put like YouTube, any blog, somebody like talking to me, showing me things, and I feel happy to hear and to watch those videos. That's maybe why I feel encouraged and inspired to do this. But lately in social media is so full and overloaded with information that is not necessary for me. And I might feel that you are in the same position, or some of you. Not everyone, we are not related in the way we think, all of us, but I'm sure that the way I think, probably you have thought about it, or it has crossed your mind in any way. I'm gonna give you a couple of examples so you know what I'm talking about. Well, lately it happened to think of, the fires in California, Hollywood, which is something that I don't wish to anyone because people losing their homes. Even though it's like, that's one thing, but then you see social media and fake news giving a different perspective of those that information, and they change the stories, and it's funny how they want to make protagonists to some people or some things that shouldn't, and they create antagonism and enemies out of things that we don't even know. I mean, some of the houses and these mansions that like totally burned to the ground, they totally vanished, they belong to some famous people, celebrities. And then some news are washing our brains saying like, but it doesn't matter because they are celebrities, who cares about them, they didn't help the world. And some of that might be true, but what is the human side? I don't care whose that is. It's sad to see that in a place in the world, because of, I don't know, any bad management or any very slow reaction from the authorities, fire workers or whatever, people lost their home. That's it. That's bad. That's bad. If they were from multimillionaires, well, fine, because they probably will rebuild their houses even better and bigger somewhere else. But maybe not everyone was a celebrity, multimillionaire, whoever. And I'm sorry about that. And a different story, then I was checking Boom TikTok. I saw this lady, what was? Lily Phillips. This actress, let's say that way. If you know, obviously you know who I'm talking about. Who now is like, creating this mindset. And I've heard this conversation from a couple of friends 2 days ago, girls, by the way, talking about her, Lily Phillips, the one who claims to be, super cool and super like, I don't know, a pioneer in sleeping with men. Now she tried 101 men in one day, if I'm not wrong. Bravo for her. And now that's not enough, so she wants to try 1,000 men in one day. Go watch the interviews. I know it's her decision, my body, my choice, fine. But then when you're using social media, you're also showing people. And I understand, if you don't like it, don't watch it. But sometimes people do not have that power of controlling what they watch. Example, kids. How can I tell a kid who is having access to TikTok or Instagram, like, don't watch that? Sometimes it just pops up and it's interesting. That's the thing, it's interesting. And even though it's her decision, she's an adult, and if she becomes famous, if she breaks a Guinness record of sleeping with men, fine for her, good for her, I wish her a good life, but that's not particularly the type of stories, videos, or inspiration I want my kids to watch, because I compare this content with other content that is literally amazing. And the funny thing is, some people are so cool, educating in so many ways. And I'm not, when I say educating, I know that I feel boring, I'm gonna watch a lesson in YouTube. No, some people are talking about so many things, interesting things, some things like bad stuff, but they make documentaries that at least is gonna make you aware of things from an informative way. And they are not half famous of other people who are so silly, doing absolutely nothing, and they are just celebrities for no reason. You know what I mean? And I'm saying this also, and I wanted to talk about this a little bit, because I feel that sometimes that demotivates me, brings my motivation down, because when you see YouTube, it's like thousands of hours in material that is uploaded to YouTube every hour, I guess. So many people trying to, make it in social media, in Instagram, in TikTok. And if you look at it, so few people are really doing something nice. So many people, it's like that's when it comes the quote, like, we are making famous the wrong people. Some people are famous for absolutely not, they are famous because they entertain us. Yes, I understand that they entertain us, but it's like, it's so unfair, because some people are really putting effort in doing things, in doing nice things, and nobody watches them. And in YouTube, the battle is fearful. Yeah, is cruel. Because, for example, me, I'm not gonna talk about anyone, me, even though I feel selfish talking about me. But yeah, right now I'm doing, for example, TikTok. It's been so hard, and I'm not even 1,000 yet. When I was doing different accounts before, and I was getting 1,000 quicker. But now that I'm doing something more, more me, like poetry, I'm writing, I'm trying to vlog about other things. Not at all. I feel that I have no chance, even though I'm still gonna try, because I also, obviously, I want to grow a community. Here in YouTube, I want to travel, I want to explore the world, and I want to show you. And now, there are other YouTubers who are amazing. I love these guys who just travel the world and they show me. That's amazing. But they are not near being as famous as other people doing, I don't even want to give examples because I don't want the backfire. Probably some of you are already, that's like the easy answer is if you don't like it, don't watch. And I understand. Same as this video. If you don't like me, if you don't like this video, this topic, scroll down. You don't have to. But if you feel what I feel, is like, damn, it's crazy. We are making famous the wrong people. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. And also, I'm from Colombia, as I mentioned. There are a couple of things from my own country that I debate with my parents. That is crazy. I can see that the news they are receiving is way different to the type of news that I'm kind of consuming here in Europe. By the way, I'm in Vienna. I don't know if I already mentioned it. So, I'm gonna give you an example. I was living in Poland when all this thing about Ukraine fighting against Russia, Ukraine thing started happening. I had to live through those moments where many Ukrainians were coming to Poland. I was living in Krakow, and for a couple of months, I don't remember, for several months, there were these Ukrainians living literally in the metro stations. I mean, they were organizing some metro stations as like shelters for like refugees. People donating food and donating mattresses and clothing and all that. At some point, yes, it was getting bad. You could see it. But I was living in Poland. I was literally next to the potential war. But the news people were watching in Colombia or in South America, it was even worse. My mom was calling every day to ask me can you leave? Leave. It's getting bad. It's getting bad. It's getting worse. Please just leave. And I was like, wait, what is getting bad? And she was telling me so many things that she heard in news that I didn't hear me living in Poland next to the war. And now at some point, nothing of what she said happened because there was misinformation. And that happens every day. Every day, I'm very critical with that. People talking about things that they don't know about. And that's not responsible. Because some people somehow are weak in judging or filtering the social media they consume, that they just assume is true, is the absolute truth. This topic, let's have a piece of cake. Look, is it? Oh, it's not. I want to try the one that is. Okay, there. Oh. You have. I forgot the name. Almonds on the top. Very normal, like this cake thing, and inside we have some like vanilla cream. Yeah, this was cheap, but it's doing the work. It's okay. With some coffee, that by the way, coffee is okay because I do it in my machine at home. So I do buy nice coffee. At the moment, I have one from Guatemala, Colombia, and one from Brazil. I'm gonna show you, so you don't think I'm lying. I say Guatemala, I'm sorry. Nicaragua, this is a nice one. This one is from Brazil, you can see, super nice one. And my parents send regularly stuff from Colombia. This one is from Colombia, very nice coffee. So at least I know if I cannot have an amazing cake, I have nice coffee. So I feel so weird doing these things because in this moment where I cut the video and then it's a transition, but there is no transition. Exactly. So yeah, and the last thing that I want to mention, because I don't want to make this like a freaking long speech, so almost 20 minutes, you see, 20 minutes just talking, is that I'm not asking you to follow me, to subscribe, to like, to comment, which I would love because I'm doing this as an interaction. But it doesn't take anything from us to kind of comment on somebody's speech, work, travel, blog, whatever, like or subscribe. And we are selfish, but there she comes, somebody who is doing nothing, and instantly we want to watch him or her every day. I'm just putting it out there for you to reflect about it. Me too, because I'm also trying to consume better social media. Because again, some people are doing so crazy things. I saw these days because first of all, I'm following a lot of poetry and poets, amazing people doing great things. All of music, because I have a guitar and I like to watch people like guitar players. But arts, if you follow me, you know that I also like to draw, paint, color. There are some people who are just absolutely amazing in all these fields, but in arts, some people are like, oh my, how can you do that? Painting, drawing, sketching, and nobody watches their work at all. It's like, and I know some people, you are like, oh yeah, but look at this page and this page. Some pages, I can see that some people are actually spending money, to promote their videos. And that's also sad, because that's not realistic. I know that that's the way it is. And if I want this video, this one right now, to become viral, probably the only way is to ask you to share, that I hope that you could share, because this is, maybe somebody also wants to hear this. So please share, thank you. But you see, I forgot what I was saying. This is real life, and I'm not gonna cut the video. Wait, it's gonna come. Let me drink coffee. I'm not gonna cut the video. Oh yeah, you see, boom, came. So I was saying, I want to share. I want you to share it, of course. That's what I would like. But the other option that I have to spread this video to make it viral is to pay for it. And it's not cheap. And nothing is guaranteed. Like when they say like, oh yeah, you put 15 euros and then you have this amount of views. Yeah, maybe it's not. And the worst, in Instagram, you post a picture and then you receive in your DMs all these freaking scammers saying like, oh, you want to become viral? Look, it's 10 euros and you get 2,000 followers. Yeah, probably you have done that, right? I know. I don't judge you, but you know that it's fake. And then so many people, I'm sorry if it's you, but it's true. So many people have like 10K followers. And you are like, wow. Then you go check their posts, 3 people like them, 1 comment. Hello. So you know what I mean? Why to be fake? Because nowadays you judge me because of the numbers, right? Not because of the content or who I am, right? And that's the thing that I wanted to say today. Basically, that's it. I guess that's the message that I wanted to transmit today. And that's it. To be honest, I know that this is becoming boring, but I wanted to be a little bit real in the sense of, using social media to talk. The good thing is, if you don't like this, what I'm saying, or if you have a very hard comment, you don't have to insult me. You don't have to, why? You just scroll down. You scroll down. If you think that this is totally not, you don't have to watch it. You see, that's good. But if you were here with me in this little talk, in this little coffee session, let's try to be a little bit smarter in the content we create. I'm sure that you have so much to say. You have stories to tell. You have abilities, skills to show. Do that. Why not? Some people are going to be inspired by you. Sometimes look at this. This is funny. Have you seen? This is amazing. Please go watch this. Can you? Sometimes the number doesn't represent the amount. Example. Do you imagine, or can you imagine what 50 people look like? Like in a group of people. What? My room. How many people can I fit here? Is it 20 people, 30 people? 50? Sometimes that's hard to imagine. And sometimes you're like, oh my God, I just got 50 likes. 50 people is a lot. That's a lot. Honestly. When you say like only 100 views, put 100 people in a room. That's a lot. Yeah, obviously we want more, 200, 300. But that's the scary thing. Let's suppose because I've hit a couple of videos, like there is one video in TikTok that I got like 24,000 people. Wow, 24,000 people, like, I don't know, Is that half stadium or 24,000 people? I don't know, I'm sorry, but that sounds big. And then it's like, wow, but what about if I did something super stupid, super bad, super silly? 24,000 people watched me. That's the thing. So if you are doing anything, drawing, poetry, talking, singing, traveling, vlogging, your everyday life, whatever it is, 100 people saw you, my dear, that's a lot. So that's feel good about it. So this thing of, oh, you are stuck in the 300 views. Do not spend money on YouTube. Maybe one day. Social media is also seeing value in you. Is actually seeing how worth you are. Anyway, that's it. This is all for tonight. That's what I wanted to say. I haven't talked much today, so you are my friend. Even if it's only one person. If I'm talking to you, the camera says, you. If you are 3 people, 5 people watching this video, thank you for watching. To you 5 people, 10 people, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for having a coffee with me in case you're drinking coffee. Good. Have a lovely evening. If you can share, please share. Subscribe if you like what I do. There is more traveling coming, more projects coming up, so I'm gonna be grateful and happy to show you, and we continue this journey together. Like, comment, subscribe, share, it's gonna help me a lot. Wish you a good evening. Bye. Yeah, you know that's where I cut, but I'm not gonna cut because I'm not gonna cut this video. You know what? I'm not gonna do anything else. Literally, I'm not gonna do anything else. Am I viral now? No. That's okay. Some people get famous because they are eating chicken wings. Why can I get famous for eating cake? I don't get it. I don't get it. Well.